episode of The Power of Positivity, returning to happiness and joy when life feels like, fill in the blank. Larry, what's life been feeling like for you today? And welcome, Larry, my wonderful guest, a nice hostess of American Laughter Championship. And, well, he started it all. I was his co-host. One of my bestie
And
friends,
you were
too.
great. You were a great co-host.
Oh,
You
that
were
was a
you
fun
were
time.
an ideal co-host.
Thank you.
Well,
You're the ideal host, okay?
thank you so much.
So
Oh
so
my.
tell us how have you been? What's life been like? How are you returning to happiness and joy? The power of positivity.
Well, it's best not to leave it, right? Don't you think?
Best not to leave it, not to leave your happiness and joy in the
Yeah,
car.
yeah. It's best to stay with it, right? That's the
Yes.
best. That's the best plan. Is don't leave.
Don't leave.
Right? I
Okay.
mean, yeah, don't leave. I mean, it's um, I mean, there are things. I mean, laughter yoga is a practice. It's a practice that you do every day.
That's a
Let me turn
reason to
this off.
laugh right there.
All right, I will turn this. I will I will do what I have to do here.
It's
Oh,
okay.
let's just hope it doesn't rain again. Right,
If
but
if it
what do
does.
you do? I mean, so it's a practice. You do it every day. You do it every day. You laugh for between 15 minutes. I laugh between 15 minutes and an hour every day, right?
Mhm.
It's my, it's both a heart exercise and a body exercise. Um,
What? Why you do it? Why it's important? Why it's
oh,
important to
because
do it?
I have MS. I have bipolar disorder. I
If
mean,
you weren't
if I
laughing,
weren't
if you
to,
weren't doing positive practices to bring you back to joy, what would your life be like?
wait a second, it would be like this. Where is that? It'd be like that. I'm just trying to block out any light in my. And I can do with that in. No, no, no. There. It'd be like that. Just black.
Just be like
It would be tough. I don't believe anything good would have happened. Nothing good, sustainable would have happened in my life without the meditation practice I do. That was the first thing, right?
Nice.
Because of that, I was able to have a life. I was able to have sustain a relationship, have, you know, have a good relationship with my kids, and, able to work, able to deal with um, being diagnosed with the MS, right? That was almost 50 years ago, I think, or 45 years, some crazy time,
Hmm.
right? So all these, those are those, but those, I don't think I could have, I can't imagine doing the things that I've had to do without um, the practices I do. Can't
Good.
imagine it.
Well, and
Can't imagine it. Maybe I could go.
you talked about meditation, and what did meditation do for you that you noticed a difference? And that's why you continue to do it. What were the things that were like, this is a click, this is better, this is bringing me into a positive state. I don't feel like or these are just words I'm using, but I want to hear from you that when you started meditating,
Well,
what
I
happened?
started doing this.
What happened?
I heard about this meditation practice probably about this time of year in 1974, right? So I
Okay.
went to what is what I was attracted to it. I had friends that were doing it. My guys, the and so I I asked for what's called knowledge from my guy's name is Prem Rawat, and so I started this practice, and I'd gone through a depression because of bipolar disorder that I was diagnosed with even before I had MS, and I couldn't keep a job, I couldn't keep a girlfriend, I couldn't um, stay
Mm,
in school, I couldn't focus. It
mm,
wasn't good. It was not good, right? So
mm,
I I started meditating, and in a few within a few days, I thought, oh, 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 that feels a little better. Oh wow, this ain't bad. And it built until I felt like calling my doctor and saying, Doc, I don't think I need these medications anymore. And but I couldn't reach him, and it turns out that he was dying. So he was kind of the only psychiatrist I'd ever liked. So I never bothered. I didn't bother going back to them. And
You mean going back to the
uh,
medications?
I never went back to the medication. And
Wow.
I just, it's been a very sustaining and blissful practice. You know,
Mm, mm,
and I mean, and not, not that I encourage people not to take their medications if they need them.
hmm
And I do have psychiatrists that I talk to now, and therapists that I talk to, and support groups that I'm in, and that's kind of how I've been managing my situation. But that was one situation. The other situation was the multiple sclerosis, and that came on, later on, and the meditation helps me deal with both of these conditions, and
Wow.
so does laughter. Laughter helps me deal with both of these conditions,
Yes.
right?
hmm
So that's the laughter practice came later when I was in a support group for my um, bipolar disorder, and we went to somebody had heard about we laughed a lot in that group, and somebody had heard about laughter therapy, and so we went to try it out, and we were having a great time. There must have been 10 of us. We're killing ourselves laughing, and the leader says, "Well, how do you folks know each other?" Oh, we're the bipolar. We are the manic depressive association.
That's funny.
So a little while later, like a couple of months later, we went back to this lady again, and she'd kind of given up. She was just telling jokes, and it wasn't nearly as good. It wasn't nearly as good. So then I started looking into laughter yoga. I found a few different practitioners, found one I really liked, hung with her. Her name is Rebecca Foster, and
Mm,
I and she eventually set up a training that I'd be able to do by breaking it into smaller components, because a laughter training might have killed me. 2 days of solid laughter might have just done me in. So
I haven't heard of anybody
so those are
dying from
things.
laughter.
uh, No, well, I know, I don't want to be the first.
But I mean, I understand with your MS
Right?
condition, right? You need to have some breaks. Sometimes things feel like they're
Yeah,
too intense.
right,
You slow some things
right,
down. I mean, yeah, I remember when I was even
exactly.
visiting with you, you're like, I need a nap now. You're like-
Right, 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 right. And it's funny because when I lead a laugh session, um, I almost I think I go too fast. I think I laugh. I think it makes me laugh a little long, and without not breathing enough, not paying attention.
Not breathing enough.
Not putting the
No, but
brakes
you're
on, not letting
laughing.
other
You are
people.
breathing. You're just doing it faster. Ha ha ha
I
ha.
know. I understand, but you need a little. You know what you need. You need a little.
Little, little cool me down. Little.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. That's it. That's what I need.
Yes, we all
Oh my
definitely need
God.
a little of that.
Yeah. So, but at any rate, so it's a lot. It's just a lot of fun, and it's what would you do? What do you do if your life is on the gray side? Well, you need to have a little fun.
Or a little sunshine in there, right? If your life is on the
Yeah, a
gray
little
side,
fun.
bring in some
Have a,
sunshine.
have a little fun. It won't kill
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Larry, this reminds me. Is there a song that you like to sing about having a little fun?
Which one are you thinking about, pal?
I don't
Having a little
I
fun?
just know that you're always coming up with tunes. I just know that when I have the privilege to talk to you, that sometimes you're singing this wonderful
Gray,
tune.
gray skies are gonna clear up.
There we
Put
go,
on a happy
Larry.
face.
Put on a happy face.
Ba-dum, put on a happy
That's
face.
what I'm talking
Wipe
about
off
right
that
there.
silly mask of tragedy. It's not your style.
See, now you just brought in a little more sunshine. See? That's all you had to do.
Oh, sigh. Yeah, happy to do it. Happy to do it. But it's just, I need it. I don't know what everybody else needs. I know I need to feel peace. I need to feel
Yes,
joy,
yes,
right?
yes.
I need to feel
Right.
peace. I need to
Mhm,
feel joy,
mhm.
right? And
Yes.
then you need to repeat those things. You need to find something that brings you those things, and then you need to do it. Then you
Right,
need to do it
right.
repeatedly.
Yes, exactly. So it's like when I was doing a little blip on my Instagram and I was talking about how Wim Hof goes in the water, goes in the cold like almost every single day. And he does that because it brings him happiness to like be refreshed and rejuvenated and also to work on his own immune system and his hormones and all that stuff. Because when I was training with Wim Hof, I mean, I really felt the difference. And if I had, well, I just moved to a new location in the same building. I'm right next to this cold pool, and I'm like, this is my new thing now. I've got to get my butt in there and come out
Ooh,
every day now. So I'm going to challenge myself starting in March when I come back from a retreat to start getting into that cold
and,
pool and get back to
yeah. And why are you waiting?
I'm not. You got me there, Larry. You got me there because I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So why start something and then stop it when you can't do it when you're gone for 2 weeks? Well, what hurts? I'm here and I'm continually
Yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it. You're razzing me now. Hey, hey, hey. The redhead already has enough strawberry and raspberry in her. Doesn't need to poke anymore. Why are you waiting? He says.
No, actually I know a guy who lost his daughter. She was a young woman,
Mm.
uh, and he's been doing this. He started doing this then. He's been doing it ever since.
He's been doing laughter.
Now he's been doing the cold pool,
Oh, the cold pools.
cold
Good for
the cold
him.
water, actually ocean water,
Yes.
cold
Oh,
water.
that's the
You
best. I
know,
love it because I'm right next to the ocean. So yes, yes, yes.
well, you can have mine.
But Larry, yours is not that cold. Yours is not that cold. You got to come out here, Larry. You get into our water on the Pacific side, and you will be like, Ginger, I don't even know why I even put my finger
Ixnay,
in that water.
Ixnay, Ixnay. I can't,
I'll go play in your water any day.
what are we talking about here?
We're talking
But
about
there are
bringing yourself back
practices,
to
right?
happiness.
There are practices that you can do that will
Yes.
help you deal with uncomfortable situations. And you should find one. You should, if, if people should find, if you don't have any, you should definitely find one. If it's not working for you,
Okay.
find something better,
Exactly. So
right?
find something that helps bring you back to positivity.
Yeah,
Well, we do know that
yeah.
our immune systems, let me rephrase that. Our immune systems are a lot healthier when we are happier. Our immune systems work way better when we are in a happier state. So even if it's not a laughter yoga practice, but it's something that brings you joy every day, playing your guitar, swimming in the cold water, laughing like a monkey. I mean, which is
Uh-huh.
fun.
But
You know,
but
there's a bunch of things people
yeah,
can do to bring their happiness, bring about more happiness
yeah,
in their
but
life.
yeah, but I think that's what, yeah, that's almost certainly true. I was going to say that, like when we say in laughter, right? Like you want to laugh for at least 10, 15 minutes every day, at least that much, right? And
Minimum.
um, yeah, at a minimum, right? At a minimum,
Yes.
and that's um, what was I trying to say? It's some you need to do something that in a sustained way brings you joy, or what's the hierarchy? Brings you relief, brings you joy, peace. Which is higher? Peace, joy, relief, joy, peace,
It's
right? Or
relative to each
relief, peace.
person. It's relative to each person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you it starts with relief though, right? You at least got you have to climb back into the you have to experience some relief, right? If there's something going haywire,
Hmm.
you want to experience first thing you want to experience is a little relief,
Or at least
right?
calming the
So
storm, right? Because a lot of what goes
go
on
like
with our
this.
thoughts.
Go like this. You like this. You like this. You like this. You like this. Yeah.
So, Larry, that's the thing. That is a thing. That's a thing.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
thing.
thing. Yeah, it's
That's
a
a thing,
thing. You
though.
want to. You want to.
Yes, you want it
You
that
want
that's
to. You want to
actually a
experience.
stress reliever exercise in laughter yoga, but it's also like a real thing. People find themselves without even knowing it, stressing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You go like this is right, and then you have to be able to go, ah!
Oh, I love it, Larry. I love it. I love it. Mhm.
um,
Well, if you
uh,
have anything else you want to add, well, go ahead and add that before we end this recording.
um, no, I think, I mean, you spent some time here this last past summer,
Hmm.
and it was such a delight
Such a privilege.
be around you.
Yeah.
It was just a delight. And it's really a delight to know you, you
Oh,
know?
thanks, Larry. Same here. Same here. Anytime Larry is calling me, I'm like, it's gonna be a good time. It is a delight to have you in my life, you and Liz. So thank you very much
Yeah,
for the
my
privilege
co-host,
to be a
my
part of.
co-host.
Yes, Mr. Host.
And my Miss Host.
Oh, okay. The co-host, the junior host.
Yeah, but it's just listen. There are ways that a person can feel good. There are
Mhm.
ways that a person can feel good,
Yes.
and if you if that's it, there are
Yes.
ways and we should explore these ways.
I
We
love
should
it,
explore
Larry.
these ways.
I totally agree
Yeah,
with you. I totally agree with you. And I think that part of my journey in learning to be a happiness life coach is also helping people discover those ways, right? Because a lot of times we get so
yeah,
mundane and stuck in what it is that we do in a daily routine, we forget about the
Yeah,
opportunities of exploring. Look, we're in outer space. That's an exploration. So is Larry. He's in
bingo.
exploration, right? So exploring is discovering and learning different ways that will help people. And that could be in an artistic way. People may love to paint, create music. I mean, just so many different things to look at.
My meditation teacher, just I was just looking at a video, 3 minute video the other day, and
Hmm.
he was saying that when you feel when each uh, breath, when you can feel the grace, when each breath feels like grace,
Oh.
you got it. When each breath feels like grace, any breath,
Hmm.
when you feel like grace, you got it. He says, I don't. Then he said, I don't give out certificates, but I'd give one out for that.
That's cute. That's adorable. I don't give out certificates, but I'd give out one for that. Or blue star, you got it. The blue ribbon in first
That's
place.
it. That's it. That's it.
Oh, well, Larry, I think that concludes our time. We might be over 10 minutes, but that's okay. This is a slightly longer recording for my podcast today. That's fine.
Okay.
Because I really wanted people to hear you. Oh yeah, please, Larry, before we go, tell people where you're at and how they can find you.
Well, I'm here in Providence, Rhode Island, and you can find me
Woohoo!
at providencelaughterclub.com.
Huh?
You can find me. You can find me at Facebook under Providence Laughter Club. You can find me by calling me 401-575-8002. Yes, it's all right if you call.
It's okay to give out that number, you sure?
You tell me.
Okay, give out your business number, just your business number.
Please advise. Please advise. All right, but hey, look, find something good. Find something good. Find something good. That's all I
Mhm.
can. That's what I would. That's it worked
One
for
more
it.
one more thing
It
I want to
worked for
add
me.
to
It could
that.
work for you.
One more thing I want to
Huh?
add to that, Larry, is that when you find something good, sometimes that's just being with a friend too.
Ah, pretty good.
Oop.
Let's see.
Pretty good. You mean it's the best? Come on now.
All
Come on.
right, Jane.
Sometimes
Thank.
you do need friends to just be there with you when
Oh
things
yeah,
feel
absolutely,
good, when life feels like
absolutely.
or
And
whatever.
you know what, Jane? The deal is to learn to be your own friend. To
Yes,
learn to be your own friend
agreed.
is that's the deal,
To be your own
right? To
best
to
friend.
learn to enjoy your own company, learn
Hmm.
to find peace within,
Yes,
right? Learn
1000%.
what you really like. That's the best.
Yes,
That's
that's
the
one
best.
thousand
Because that's
percent.
the best for each of us.
Yes,
That's the
yes,
best for each and every one of us.
yes.
All right, sweetheart?
And there are times you do need a friend.
And
And yes, and
yeah.
that's my improv. We teach you
Yes,
that in improv. You get
yes,
to
you
say
do. You
yes,
can always
and.
you can always use friends. You can always use friends. All right, pal.
Love you, love you,
All
love you.
right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Mwah.
So this concludes my episode for forgot what I was gonna say.
February
This
8th.
concludes the
February
episode.
8th.
So you know
Whatever.
where to find Larry. You know where to find me. I can re-record that off screen. Okay.